Tonight is February 9th, and this is Session 8 of the second adventure of our D&D campaign, Dungeons & Drogans. During our last session, the Drogans continued their infiltration of the duergar fortress known as the Horned Hold in search of the Winterhaven captives. As they delved deeper into the hold, they ambushed some slavers in a smithy, duergar beating metal into shape against anvils. Among them was Urwal, a particularly disgruntled duergar who seemed rather annoyed at being disturbed during his working hours. Also within the smithy were 3 human slaves, unarmed, pathetic characters in tattered rags that cowered in corners as the battle raged on. Sorrow systematically slaughtered all 3 slaves in increasingly cruel ways. Urwal eventually grew so angry at being disturbed that he doubled in size and swatted Coltane into unconsciousness, then beat Wrecked to a pulp, nearly killing the dwarf. The rest of the Drogans, along with their new companions, Nemiranis and Massimo the Holy, managed to take down the brute and end the skirmish. So that's where we end it. And just before we start the session here, I'm gonna turn on this new fangled overlay that I made to cover the top bar of Map Tool, to give, a bit more personalized and some useful information up there. So that's going on in 5, 4, 3, 2 now. Wow, isn't that awesome? Love it. Okay, so we got Coltane down, Wrecked down, Sorrow is off chasing the slave off the cliff. Winter's fine. Nima is about 50% health. Overall, it was a tough battle. You guys pulled through, but you're not exactly going to be waltzing into another battle anytime soon, right?
I'm good.
We never do. Yeah, we should probably rest.
I'd agree with you if I were conscious.
Actually, we should just leave the room and leave Coltane behind.
I'd agree with you. No, wait.
I recall there being some discussion last time about quarantining off certain areas, perhaps.
Yeah, we were thinking of either barricading the door that leads onwards, or even going into the room of the beds and barricading that.
I choose beds, they're comfortable.
Orc bed.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's going to be up to Sorrow, Winter, and Nima, unless they want to just sit there for 5 minutes and wait for Coltane and Wreck to wake up.
Let's go back to town.
Alright, we killed the slaves. Quest over.
Well, if we were playing Diablo, technically speaking, we would open a portal of teleportation or something like that.
Oh my god, town portal, man. Come on.
Portal, jeez.
You played the crap out of Diablo 2, man. How could you not remember that?
Dude, the last time I played D2 was 2-3 years ago.
So what? I mean, you played it for years, didn't you?
Yes?
Look, CJ, I've been looking at the Diablo 3 Collector's Edition on EB.
I want to get it just for that cool USB thing.
Yeah, but it says web only. Does that mean it's a web order only? Like no in-store pickup? Do you know?
I wouldn't know about individual retail stores.
Do you know the best place to get the Collector's Edition? In Canada?
I don't know. Let's talk about this later.
Sorry.
Yeah, did you forget what we were doing here, Doug?
Well, no, this is something that's been bothering me, because I
You
want
have the whole rest of the week to ask him questions.
Well, I never talked.
I mean, to be honest, Games really don't sell out in our city. I mean, I remember picking up StarCraft 2, and you know, there were plenty of copies around. But anyway, so we see Nima is going around. What is she grabbing? Some crates maybe to put up some barricades?
Yep. She's going to, yeah, block off those doors there.
Alright, these doors over here, they are sturdy wooden doors reinforced with iron.
Which way do they open? Can I tell?
Inward towards you.
Excellent. Alright, well, I'll put boxes in front of it, if that's possible.
Absolutely.
We could also push, like, you know, the not yet completely, well, actually no, it won't work. I was thinking about putting all the bodies there, or some blood, so that if anyone does manage to walk in, we'll slip and fall and die.
Alright, well, as Nima is barricading this door here, or these doors, Massimo approaches Sorrow. And... not like that.
Dun, dun,
He's frowning.
dun.
He asks, "Why did you murder those slaves?"
Good question. The first one was, you know, a mistake. He was just kind of there when fire started erupting everywhere. The second and third one, I asked them a simple question, and one ran off, so I assumed they were like, you know, innocent people don't run. So I killed the one that was there, because he's part of the group, and then I chased the other one down.
He eyes you suspiciously. Says, "They were unarmed, unarmored, clearly posing no threat to you. You should really learn to employ better judgment. Moving forward, I'll let you know if someone fleeing is a threat."
Well, to be perfectly honest, I have a stick in my hand and some clothes, and you know, I'm not exactly unharmful, you know.
But you don't exactly cower.
Yeah, so?
They were clearly slaves. Malnourished and downtrodden.
It could be a disguise.
They were human. They were not of any race that deserves being burned in holy fire.
I'll stop you right there. I think human is almost enough to be deserving of holy fire burning.
Oh, my fire is not holy, it's very much unholy, and not at all divinical. I just made up my own word, I think.
You consort with the powers of darkness?
No, I just consort with the powers of non-divine.
I like where this is going.
The powers of power?
Can we do like some kind of alignment check or something like that?
Alignment check? What does that even mean?
You roll a 1 on your alignment check. You don't know what you are.
As as Massimo walks off, he says, "Please be more careful next time. Do not kill anything that is not a clearly evil race. If in doubt, ask me."
Massimo, I have a question. Are Dragon Boys considered an evil race? Because you look pretty menacing to me.
Uh-oh.
He stands up straight, looking indignant. Dragonborn are amongst the most noble of species.
Okay, just making sure.
It is in fact your ancestors that consorted with the powers of darkness and evil. However, I judge not your race because you have since progressed and evolved and are no longer limited by the tainted history that you bear.
Oh, the counter burn.
I'll burn him.
Literally.
Meanwhile, Nima's finished with the crates. If so, she'll just take a look around in that closet that no one's checked out yet and people kept popping out of.
So would that be down here? There's another door here, by the way. I don't believe you've explored there.
Huh. I'll check that one out then.
Do you open the door?
Yes, please.
Roll initiative, just kidding.
I was more thinking it's a trap.
Oh wait, I just remembered experience.
It's a bed.
We did experience, didn't we?
Not for
the
session's
last
battle.
Dave,
We
you
got
weren't even
experience
there.
for killing the orcs, but we did not get experience for killing the duergar and slaves.
Right, so what you find in this room is a much nicer bedroom, as opposed to those shared bunks over there.
Dibs.
Totally shotgunning this bed. Wait, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, you don't
too.
even see it. Oh, you're gonna share the single bed?
She's a big fan, you know?
But Nima isn't... Oh, right, it's true, she's friends with Salvana, okay. Oh, and actually, by that
okay.
angle, by that very angle, Sorrow can just make out the bed, so she could call the dibs. Alright, but yes, XP, let's do the XP now.
Interesting. The two females of the group are going to be sleeping together on a small bed.
How awesome is that, right?
I believe Jen would have something to object to here. No? Not offended?
Oh no. Hey, if they're gonna be resting for a while, they might as well relieve some stress. Anyway, experience.
Alright, so you were 6 characters, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, now
Massimo
John has
counts.
another excuse to want to kill Massimo.
Massimo's
Maybe.
taking our EXP.
He is contributing to the battle, so yes, he's sharing in the experience.
Would he get it if he were dead?
If he died during the battle, he would still be siphoning off XP. If he were dead before the battle started, then he wouldn't. Because if he dies during the battle, he's still being of some help during the battle, because he must have tanked some kind of hit, and that's damage dealt to him that's not dealt to you. So that's still contributing. Because he'd be dead, he wouldn't actually get the XP, but you guys would still get less XP. But he's been helping.
Yeah, but EXP is EXP.
Alright, anyway, so for defeating Urwal and the other smithy guards and duergar, You each receive 200 XP.
That's it? I almost died like 6 times.
Really? No, you didn't.
Shush.
Hey, I totally died. And so did Rect. We should get all John's experience.
I concur with this. Especially since I was also not there.
Well, that doesn't make any sense, but sure.
Have you all added that to your character sheets?
Yep.
Massimo didn't.
Okay, so back to real time here. Nima has found this nice bedroom.
Could someone drag Coltane's unconscious body into a bed somewhere?
Or at least out
Or
of that
even
pool
just a
of blood.
corner?
Can't you drag your own unconscious body?
Sorrow drags Coltane's body to the nearest orc bed.
Put him in the bath.
Oh, is Winter opening that door? Sorry if you said that before, I didn't hear you.
No, I was waiting for the discussion. Winter is gonna open the door. He wants to-
Alright, roll initiative! No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not actually. Winter, roll initiative.
25.
So, Winter opens the door to find a duergar waiting right there with his warhammer poised to strike, and the duergar takes a swing at Winter. And he bashes Winter in the chest for 4 damage. Winter down to 34 out of 40.
I have a +2 AC against opportunity attacks. Do you know that?
Still hits. But that's good that you reminded me. Please continue to remind me in the future. It's not an opportunity attack actually, but do remind me whenever you think it might be an opportunity attack.
Okay. 4 damage, you said?
4 damage. A big walloping 4 damage.
So this is what it's like to be in the front lines. It's not so bad.
4 damage, that's about the same damage a slave would do, no? Don't kill him!
It looks sad and pathetic
Can I
and
kill this
downtrodden.
guy?
Alright, so Winter's up first. And no, this is one of the guys that you were fighting. He just retreated into this room and everyone forgot about him. He's clearly armed and armored.
Quarry and Twin Strike.
Do you get a bonus, Doug, when you're closer to him than your allies?
Yes.
You should remember that.
I really think that Nick is the best at remembering these things.
He is supposed to be the leader.
Wait, I'm the best at remembering things? I wouldn't remember my character's name if it wasn't written in front of me.
Okay, +1. Oops, I forgot the +1. So that's 23, hit for 4, and 17 for 10. Possible 5 bonus damage.
Nice.
Alright, well before Winter could effectuate that attack, since he's attacking someone who's in melee with him at point blank range, that provokes an opportunity attack.
+2 AC.
So Winter's AC is a virtual 20 against this attack. And Winter struck again, 5 damage down to 29 out of 40. Wintier's first arrow, though, does strike the duergar, the second misses.